Welcome to the episode 24 of Greenzone. We still go in English even though we don't have the guest from the NFL this week. However, we have a guest from US of A. This time we have an ex-Crocodile coach, a football player who was with Roosters and Northern Lights, Tim Johnson. Welcome to the show. So we got Tim Johnson here, and you've been in Finland, but what do you do nowadays?
I'm a special ed teacher in the middle school, which is ages 12 through 14, basically.
So, what else have you been doing since leaving Finland?
Since leaving Finland, I guess my last coaching job was in 2017 up in the Northern Lights. So I guess we were in Division Two, but mostly I just been watching my kids grow. I have one son there in Oulu that's doing his master's program at the Oulu Institute of Science and Technology up there. And then my other son is in Lund, Sweden, studying at Lund University. He's doing his bachelor's in international business. My mom is 80 years old. We just moved her into our house here, so taking care of her now. And my wife Aya is also a special ed teacher. So both of us are in special education, and actually I hold the chains at the high school games and at the middle school games. So I stay active on the sideline watching some of those kids that I've taught play high school ball.
Okay, I was about to ask how about coaching there, but you're on the sideline, so that's great.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
tell
so
you
you
one thing I
go ahead.
did do though is after I coached college. I was the head coach at a small college over here at a place called Avila University until 2005, and then I coached 8 straight years of my kids, fifth through eighth grade. I coached Arrow in both football and basketball, and then I coached Teo fifth through eighth grade in football and basketball. And so that took me in through 2012. So I stayed in coaching, and I really loved that age group in coaching. I really loved it, and we had lots of success, and the kids just had a great time. And I still am in contact with a lot of those kids who played for me in grade school, and it's been fun watching those kids go through high school, and now they're in college, and some of them joined the military. And it's just been a ball watching not only you guys and the teams that I've coached over there and the teams that I've coached in college over here, but also the kids that I coached in grade school. It's just been a ball.
Yeah. Hey, I have to ask this. This is what not on the script, but you got a lot of memories from Finland. What's your funniest memory in Seinäjoki?
The funnest memory?
Yeah.
Well, the funnest memory is beating the shit out of the fucking. Oh, sorry, is beating the Trojans with old Kenny Myers as the head coach and Michael Horton as their quarterback, and Shane DeVault put one on those guys. That was the funnest moment, definitely, that I had there. I also know that one of the funniest moments was the night that Doc Daniels came, and we had to get him down from the roof on the there. So those were two definitely memorable occasions from the Crocodiles. But I do know that my wife and I talk very much about our time in Seinäjoki and the time that we really spent with Shane. And Shane is our insurance guy, and we just have so many fond memories of you guys and the way you guys took care of us and the apartment that we lived in and all the great times that we had there in Seinäjoki, as far as being on the bikes and having the little market where we went to go get our food, and just all the great things that we had. The crocodile hangout, the office area there where the guys were, taking a few beers here and there with it. But people always say that you're a Rooster guy and you're a Northern Lights guy, and I always have to remind them that you can't forget about the crocodiles, because with Sauli and Yari and Eero Martinmäki, I mean, the crocodiles winning gold medals. I wish we could have pulled a medal off at the Crocodiles when I was there. I know we made the playoffs a couple years in a row, and I had to leave. It sure would have been fun if I could have stayed and us pull a couple medals out of our hats there. But I do know that during that time and then after that time, you guys dominated for a few years, and I felt that if I had something to do with laying some foundation there, I was really proud of you guys for what you guys accomplished, and can't tell you how fun it was to be a part of your organization, and the great memories that my wife and I do have.
Yeah, you got a lot to do with, like you said, building the foundation, and that's something that continues, and that's how we build up the success in after that. How we did, so we didn't get the medals on that time, but later on it pays.
You were in Oulu in 2017, but had you followed Maple League?
Yes, I mean, every summer I definitely follow what's going on. On Facebook, with the Rooster guys. Hell, you can't help but listen to those guys. That's all you hear about is those guys. But I have been following the Maple League. You hear different things about they talk about the money all the time. When the teams that really are able to produce the money, they're able to kind of buy the guys. And it all depends on who you talk to. I just love football, and I like seeing what's going on, and Arrow's there in Seinäjoki, so I kind of keep up with what's going on with him and that sort of thing. And he's raising a family, and it's always fun to talk to him about what's going on. But it seems that there's a couple teams that dominate, and then having was it Hamelina that all of a sudden had to fold? Was it last year or the year before or whatnot? So it seems to me that sometimes things aren't as stable as they need to be, and I'm not sure what the answer to that is. But it seems to me that Finland has more stability than other countries, but not as much as some countries. So I sure don't want to see anything happen to the Maple League. I think that it has to continue on. I don't know what the answer is to try to get more teams to be equal, because it seems to me that, boy, the teams that have the most money and that can buy the most players, the best players, have the best records. And so I'm not sure how you get it to be where there's more equality in the league.
NFL, how much do you follow apart from Kansas City Chiefs?
Like I said, my wife is sort of the big Chiefs fan because of what's going on with the pandemic and stuff, and I am pretty much right now sort of my mom's primary caretaker. I have 3 sisters, but I decided that I'm throwing myself totally into the Chiefs season this year. So I'm really big into it. My teams are the Packers and the Chiefs. And I also, because I've got a couple linebackers I coached at Lindenwood, they're in the Bears, I will cheer for the Bears too. But I am really, really following the Chiefs this year. We went out and I bought Mahomes jerseys for all of my sisters. And I went out and bought a Honey Badger jersey also. I bought 2 banners. I got one out in the front of my house. And I snuck and I bought a pair of the sideline Chief sweats. So I'm all in this year, and I want to see a a season. I am concerned though that if one of the big linemen, maybe with a health issue here and there, if they get COVID, I am scared that something might happen. But I'm also, with me trying to protect my mom, and also Aya is a cancer survivor, also trying to protect her. I do everything virtually. So I teach from home. My wife goes to school. So I'm very concerned about that. But because of the pandemic, I've had to find something outside. And so the Chiefs are my outside, and I'm all in. I am all in and having a great time this year.
Not a bad choice though. Who do you think's going to be joining Chiefs in the next Super Bowl then?
Wouldn't that be great if we saw Packers?
Thanks for joining us, and we
Oh,
will
it was awesome.
we will keep tabs on you and hope that everything goes fine. You guys stay healthy and so forth. And you got to catch our episodes with the Green Bay Packers guy. And I mean, he always brings somebody else from the staff to the show as well. So you'll find it interesting.
Listen, okay, Yalova, let me tell you, we'll put five big ones on the Broncos game, and so the next time I'm in Finland, I promise you that we are going to come down and visit Seinäjoki, and five big ones on the game.
That was the easiest 5 big beers for you that I ever seen.
I'm in.
Okay, guys, hey, listen, take care of yourselves.